So I went through my camera roll and I have been avoiding looking at it. I've been avoiding looking at it because there's pictures of me and this girl I used to be with. And I look at it and I'm like, I remember how I felt about that person. And I remember how I viewed them. They were a certain way in my eyes. But I see as time went on, the way I viewed them changed. Because like, I guess I just started to know her more and I just didn't like it. It was just so painful to be in a relationship with a person who clearly doesn't want to be in a relationship. But it's just so ugly because I'm in the room. Oh my god. I am in the room. I am in the room. My whole life has changed so much. I met her in, hold on, let me get my dog out of here. It's just so, I am in the room. I am in the room. I am in the room. I was here in this room with her all the time. She basically lived here. She was here all the time. I met her October 31st. We started dating November 8th. I didn't know her that long. I didn't even know her long before that. I didn't know her. So as time went on, I started to know her more, and it was like so clear that she was not ready for a relationship. But I still stayed. But why did I still stay? I don't get it. I don't know why I stayed. I have no idea. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Because it was so painful. The whole relationship, especially the end, was such a mind fuck. It was such a mind fuck. I lost who I was. I feel like I started acting out of control because I didn't have control. But I did have control. I fucking had control. But I feel like I didn't have control because I didn't care for myself. My brain kept saying, go, Morgana, leave. I wouldn't go. I would stay. Why would I stay? How dare I stay where I was not welcome, where a person did not care about me? I don't know what that was. I lost my mind. I feel like I feel like I changed into a whole different person. And it's so scary because I look back and I'm trying to remember. I spent so many days with that girl. We moved so quick. But I trusted. I felt it. I was like, I never felt something so real. I even told her that. I have never felt something so real. And I remember I was crying to her when we first, I don't think we were dating yet. So it was like day 5 of me knowing her, and I was just crying to her, and she was like, girlfriend, why are you crying? Oh, we were dating. She was like, girlfriend, stop crying. I remember that. I was in my bed. And I was crying hella because I didn't want her to leave me. It's like day 5 of knowing her. Or like day 8. I don't know, 10 days into knowing her. And I'm crying because I'm scared she's gonna leave me because I thought she was so amazing. I thought she was so amazing. And she probably could have been, but she's so hurt. And I don't even know if she knows what a relationship was because she kept on trying to break up with me. November, I don't know the date, but she was like, I'm breaking up with you. And I started crying. I started crying like crazy because we just got together. She was like, I'm breaking up with you. I'm breaking up with you. And it was because I left her at her military thing or Marines thing, and I went to go hang out with my friends, but she knew I was gonna go to that. I told her, hey, I'm gonna be busy. I could drop you off, but I'm gonna be busy afterwards. She started, that's a whole thing. But I'm trying to remember that that was my life. I lived, okay, October, November, December, January, February. That was only 4 months, but that was the most strongest, craziest 4 months of my life. Like, my whole nervous system, like, changed. She met me October 31st. I remember what I looked like. I don't remember how I was feeling. I was feeling fine. I was just living. The butterfly effect, bro. I just think about what would have happened if I never went out with her, if I never posted that note that I wanted to go out for Halloween. But yeah, it's just, well, where would my life have been? But it's like where I am now is amazing. But it's so disappointing. It's so disappointing. I'm just so upset. Because how I'm just thinking, like, no, when I heard the saying, like, a person can't live up to your fantasies, that blew my mind away. That blew my mind away because she could never live up to my fantasies. Like, who I created of her wasn't real. She showed who she was so many times. So many times she showed me who she was. I have oil in my hair again. But, it's just after she broke up with me, she started talking to somebody. She started talking to a guy. And she started going to his house. And he was trying to be, you know, with her, you know. She told me nothing happened, but can I trust her? You know, she would say things like, see, this is why I like didn't want to tell you. I should not have told you. See, imagine all the things that she never told me because she knew I was gonna be upset. See, that's scary. One lie is good enough to like question all the truths. I read that somewhere. But after that, after I went, okay, so I found out she was with this guy because I saw a picture of her on my mirror and I was like, I need to go see her. I got all her stuff that I've been meaning to go give to her, but I was scared. I wasn't ready to go give her stuff. But I was like, I'm gonna go do it. I got all her stuff and started walking to her house. I got to her front door and I knocked on it and I was like, here's your stuff. Do you want to talk? She didn't want to talk to me. And then she chased after me. And then I found out she chased after me and she was like, I started crying and then that's when she told me that she was actually talking to somebody else already. And it hasn't been that long. Then she started talking to me. But I was on edge. Because I'm not going to let somebody back into my life after all this mind games and shit. But the fact that I still wanted her around, even though I knew that she was not a good person. I mean, she is a good, she is a good person, but just, my mind is blanking out. It's just, some parts of her were so hurt. And that affected me. Like, but just because she was hurt doesn't mean I had to be hurt. But then I found out that she was talking to somebody else and I'm like, damn, that shit hurt. Like, you already you already went and found somebody else that quick, already at their house cleaning up their room. You were just at my house for months, so many days, spending so much time with me, doing so much with me, spending so much time, and you're out with somebody. Okay, I get it, you were single. It's just the fact that she didn't care to change, you know, for us. She didn't want to open her eyes and see that it was okay. That it's safe. This is like, it's us. Come on. Come on. Okay, chill. Oh, but then we started talking again, and she was probably still talking to him. Oh, and she also contacted a past person as well. She was trying to talk. She is lonely, clearly, trying to escape. And then when we were working with being back with each other, she was like, what would you do if I went and fuck somebody? what the, why are you asking me this? She's like, you know what, I'm gonna go fuck somebody tomorrow. That hurt me so bad. Because the next day I had my Tyler concert, like, the next day I had my Tyler concert. We're in the middle of working on a beat with each other and you tell me you're gonna go fuck somebody. And I'm like, no. How, if you think that you're gonna go fuck somebody, then come back to me, you're joking. When we're in the middle of when we are in the middle of being together again, I was trying. Then we stopped talking, right? And then, like a week later, she comes and sees me, and we go to the pool that I film my YouTube videos at, and she tells me, Brigitte, I love you. Brigitte Field, I love you. What? And I was like, did you fuck him? She was like, then she said, yeah. I was like, I'm not gonna be mad. I'm not gonna be mad. Did you fuck him? She's like, yeah. I was like, can't fucking believe this. I can't believe this. Really? You fucked him? Oh my gosh. Then you're gonna say, I didn't even join. I didn't like it. This is this Brigitte. I love you. I got my shit and I was like, dude, I can't remember what happened after that. But it's sad. Because I still text her sometimes. I text her, like, I'm like, oh, this is funny. Like, this is me before I met you. Now look at me. It's like I changed so much. Like, so much changed. When I met her, I lost so much weight. My looks changed. My room changed. I did everything so she could stay, which sounds so dumb, and I'm sorry. Because in November, she was like, so your room. She was looking around at it and she was like, it just didn't, like, the way she was talking about the way my old room looked, like, she just made me feel dumb. And then I went and spent so much fucking money to change my whole room around. And she was like, what's going on? I changed everything. Then I had the most thinnest eyebrows and the shortest hair. And she was like, you should grow your eyebrows and grow your hair out. I did that. My hair is growing right now as we speak. And my eyebrows are back. But yeah, no, I look so crazy. I look insane. How dare I? How did I let somebody I have so much over me. Even when I didn't want to, even when I kept on having this feeling of having to go, I need to leave because I knew it wasn't good for me, but I stayed because it's like, it's okay, she's just hurt and I have to be patient. But where's the line? And then I talked to a person and they were saying, a friend actually. And the friend was just telling me like, yeah, it's Morgana, it's an illusion. Would you have taken it from another person? What everything she's done, would you have taken it from another person? No. It's like, the way a person's flesh is can, it gets in your brain. But you know what? What got to my brain as well is her words. She would say so much. Huh. Did she say so much that made me feel loved? Because she would never text me. Look, I'm locking in. She would never text me. She would... What else? Like, she made me feel like a burden, like I wasn't a girlfriend, like I wasn't like something exciting to be around. Does that make sense? She made me feel like whatever, you know? And you know what? She also like went through my phone a lot when we were dating. So I just think about like, I wonder if she cheated on me. Like for real, for real. Because she doesn't know what a relationship is, clearly. I'm 19 fucking years old. And I'm a wreck. Like, I should be able to be smart and see this. Anyways, that's it. I don't know.